Yeah, let's see what our first challenge is for the day. 3 Stooges. Okay, this one should be no problem. Though I did screw it up, I think it was actually last week. Because I downgraded, I think it was Paul's weapon on day 2. Alright, so we're gonna start, we'll start with George here. We'll get the torch for George, just because he's closer. So, like, I wish there were... Well, I guess if I'm just playing is there, like, a turbo option for Bucky? Like, if I'm just playing casually... I could technically use a turbo controller for that, couldn't I? Oh boy. I'll actually grab that. Alright, Paul, you are gonna have to chug. He says as he stops to kill zombies. Oh, there's plenty of time to get there. I'm not worried about someone taking passive damage here. We just have to make sure they don't die. Alright. Oh, I don't know if I could ever run Bucky, but just for like playing through casually for that one level, or that one boss. So it would be, I mean, I don't know, what incredibly difficult games have I run? Because Nightmare on Elm Street is... The Jaws script is ridiculous, but, like, Nightmare on Elm Street is not a overly... I mean, there's a couple really bad jumps in it, but it's nowhere to the level of Bucky. In both, in terms of difficulty and overall awesomeness, because Bucky is top tier. Alright, let's get our note. We're not gonna forget this time. Hey JR, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Big jumps. Actually, no, we'll save that knife. We'll save that for when, actually, there's no reason to save. I already picked up a key, didn't I? Yep. There's really no reason to save that knife. Because I'm already gonna have a knife with Paul. Actually, we'll save that. Not worried about dying once I get the torch. There we go. Now we can chug through day 1. Get back here. George, your throwing arm sucks. Or maybe it was just my mashing there, but something certainly sucked. Don't let it get too close, it's gonna swoop. Now, normally, if I didn't have the crow here, Jason would be hitting me right there at 43 seconds. And again at 33. Which is why we utilize the buddy crow. 3, George, you're so slow. Alright, let's see, he was in the cave, so he's going to the forest now. Hey Gary, welcome in, hope you're having a good Wednesday. It is the best season of the year. Ooh, Nightmare on AMC. I might have to watch that tomorrow. Wait a minute. To me, Nancy will always be the best final girl. Even though the ending of the first Nightmare movie was hot garbage. Come on, George, you can make it. You got this. You're so fast. Maybe we just wait right here. Oh No biscuits. Is he through already? Oh, beans. Okay, right, up, right, down. George, why are you so slow? I thought I thought I could still meet up with him there. It's like, I know Travis had mentioned that a couple times about the ending, and I never really gave it much thought until he said that. And then I went back and rewatched it, and I was like, wait a minute, what is this? What are they doing? Alright, you can do it, George. Got him. Where are you? And then I'll skip Nightmare 2, probably watch Nightmare 3, even though... Well, see, Nancy's death in Nightmare 3 it's actually a good one. It's not like your Rachel in Halloween 5. Nancy actually has an honorable death. So yeah, it sucks that she's gone, but she went out fighting. Yeah, it makes absolutely no sense. It's like, I'd like to, did they ever talk about that in one of the behind-the-scenes things? Like, explaining what the thought was around that? Is there a knife here? There it is. There what? Did stream avatars get screwed up again? What the? Why are they down there? I wonder if that's because I changed the version of this? I changed the version of OBS? I'm gonna have to start checking that. Well, I can't really... Well, I can check to see where the window is. So I guess technically I can check that. We are gonna run into Jason. Uh-oh. Get away. Actually, let's just get the torch. We'll get the first torch note. Well, not torch note, axe note. We're using this to get the axe. And then we're gonna have to go back to the lake. But we still got time. It's gonna have to take the hit there. Better to take a hit from a water zombie than Jason. Oh yeah, 2 seconds. We're fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. I lost count already, but doesn't matter. I can't count to 7, apparently. It's very difficult to count to 7. Alright, now as long as he doesn't attack someone in the top right cabin, we should be fine. So no attacking anyone in the top right cabin. Because I don't know if Paul can make it there and back before they die. And he would have attacked in the top right cabin by this point. Now we still gotta worry about the top left cabin, though. Right, Paul needed a key. Oh wait, I didn't force the axe spawn. Biscuits. There we go. I hope. Excellent. Okay. We're good. Got the axe now. You want that vitamin, though. Uh-oh. Was not worth it. Get the vitamin, get bit by a wolf 4 times. That's genius. Alright. Oh, that's so far. I don't know if Paul can make that. And if that's Mark and Mark dies... I mean, if it is Mark, I can swap. I could swap to Mark or George. No, we're fine. This is good. We can make it. 20 seconds. Hurry, Paul, they're screaming. You can hear the pain. Oh, okay. So, would have been okay, but we don't want to let Chrissy die, even if she's not part of this challenge. 1, 2... So with the axe, we'll be doing 3 bars of damage per cabin fight. Because it's 2 bars, I mean 2 hits for 1 bar. There we go. Let's see if I can get him in this cabin. Mine. Perfect. I should go check their area by the door quick. Nope, not in this section. He doesn't move around in the cabins, but the room he's in depends on what frame you enter. So it's not really something you can manipulate. I mean, maybe if you had like an emulator with a frame counter on screen, you could kind of do it. But for play like this, you can't really choose where Jason's gonna be. It's all a matter of luck. Jason could probably use an axe to cut up some noodles. Or actually, no, we're gonna go this way. We don't want to get into a path fight there. Just let him work his way through. Did I give him long enough? I'm trying to... It's a very... You gotta thread the needle really tightly here to where you don't run into him on the path. Oh, biscuits. Almost. That was actually really close. I almost got... I'm getting better at the timing on doing hitless slow counselor path fights, but it's still, there's so much RNG, because if he goes into his rage mode or he starts going really fast, then that completely throws off the timing and you're so slow you can't do anything about it. I can't believe I just took a hit there. Right, now, Paul, what? Jason, you were not supposed to be waiting outside the door. Right, he should be gone by now. If he's not, I'm gonna be very sad. I need to find George to pop a quick heal. Hurry. Oh, that was so close. I was scooting over to the dock so I could duck in there if Jason popped up. Uh-oh. 4, 33, 32, 31. Made it! With 1 second to spare. If I was 1 second slower getting there, one of those kids would have got it. Alright, I still have a 1-hit buffer here. You really prefer... Oh, okay, so that wasn't a fight to the death. Alright, he was in the... cave loop? Yeah, cave loop. So he'll be in the forest now. Hopefully he just attacks the cabin in the bottom right. If he attacks the cabin in the bottom right, we can finish this on a cabin fight. Otherwise, we're going to be waiting around and for him to attack someone. Hey Remy, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Yeah, Klaus was being a little rude there. No, get in. Bad. There's no one here. Alright. Since there's no... Unless one of the counselors moves, we have nobody to block Jason on this route. So, we are going to go this way. Since our good buddy George was hanging out here. He's still there, so we're going to swap to George. Give Paul a few band-aids. And then we're just gonna go wait on the lake. Oh, happy birthday! '81 is definitely a good time. And that's like, to the point where it's like one of those ages you don't see. Well, I guess, I don't know what the average life expectancy is, but I feel like 81 is higher than normal. See, Helena agrees with me. Takes Jason about 1:55 uninterrupted to get around to the kids again. But for the sake of not repeating this whole thing so far, we're just gonna hang out here. If I can get through day 2, day 3 should be a cakewalk. We're just gonna take Mark, grab the pitchfork. Okay, we're gonna avoid, oh, that actually works. I was gonna avoid the high crow. And we didn't actually need to avoid the high crow because he attacked right there, and then when I turned around to leave the cabin, since I was still thinking about leaving, Jason was right there. It's nice how things work sometimes. Ooh, that was really close. I think I can take 3 hits at this point with this much health, but I also don't want to risk it. There we go, got him. We are on to day 3. And he's going to the cave, which is where we're also going. Good, no one in the top right. So nice to move fast. Thought there was a knife here, thank you. And we've got a key. So let's go grab this knife here if I didn't already get this. I did, perfect. Alright, that's fine, they can wait. Wait for us to get the pitchfork. Yeah, I could... Basically, whoever gets the axe versus the torch depends on who's closer on day 1. And for some reason, the game likes putting George in that spot. 5, 2... Oh, that's not a good start. That's a really bad start. 3... 2... 1... 2... Really bad. 3... Terrible. Did I forget how to do this fight? This is bad. That's really bad. Now suddenly I have no margin for error because I can't seem to get to the side enough on Pamela. That's okay, I just have to not get hit. This would be an even worse place to have to start over, so... 2... 3... 4... 5... 6... Unfortunately, my plan was just to get in his face with the pitchfork and mash, but I lost so much health now. Ooh, he tried the difficult pattern, too. Uh-oh. There we go. Ooh. I'm really happy that I was able to still do that. That's the most... It's not very common that you get that starting approach for him, but it's by far the most difficult one to manage, and I was able to get it without problems. 2... Maybe these day 3 path fights are kind of like riding a bike now. 3... 4... 5... 6... Wait, what? 6? I really miscounted that. Yeah, Mark's gonna drop a good pitchfork, Jason. And where are you? I was just about to wonder if I should be going back out to Path to finish this, but... We're stuck in here with my pitchfork versus his banana. And take 2 hits, I believe. Not gonna try to actually count my health bars right now. Gotta pay attention to Jason and actually throw my pitchfork. There we go. That's 4 hits left. 3... 2... 1... Alright, Zero, the Three Stooges has been really a lot more difficult than it really needs to be lately, but 1 for 1 on challenges so far tonight. What is our next one? If we get a repeat, we just respin. Final Girl. Okay. I like this. And Chrissy's in the perfect spot. It was meant to be. This might... If nobody gets attacked here before Jason hits the lake... This is actually the... Nope. Okay, so this is not the optimal perfect game seed. But this actually works, because our goal here is everybody needs to die but Chrissy. So we're just gonna let Jason do his thing here. While we get our torch. Maybe start collecting a few vitamins. I do actually, this isn't a requirement for the Final Girl Challenge, but I kind of like the idea of, if I can, because depending on the layout and everything, I might not be able to make it to get the sweater on day 2. But I kind of like the idea of trying to get the sweater, because the final girl should be wearing the sweater. No, we don't want that knife. What we do want are the 2 vitamins that are over here. I said we want the 2 vitamins. Thank you. Oh, he's killing noodles. And while he's doing that, we're gonna get a double here. Or is that gonna reset the timer? Oh, that's gonna reset the timer. That actually works out really well, because then I can just sit here and kill everyone else. Yeah, it looks like I'm probably not going to be... Well, no, maybe we could work... Maybe we could do that. Because if I just... Instead of meeting Jason on the path, I could let Jason get to the kids. We could finish the day with him at the kids. And then I have time to go get the sweater while he's running around on the forest route. Yeah, let's do that. Hey, D-Sense, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Friday 1 in theaters. That sounds like a good time. It's like going back to the 80s. Hey, Roman Ghost, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Well, I just had an encounter on the last challenge with Pamela on day 3, and it was pretty much worse. It was horrible. I don't know what I used to be able to do Pamela fights like with my eyes closed, no damage, and now it's just like, yeah, we can't do this anymore. Hey, Roger, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. If you like this game, you are definitely in the right place. And if you or anyone else has any questions about how, like, why I'm doing things a certain way or how something in the game works, definitely feel free to ask. I've spent way too much time studying this game, and I'm always happy to share what I've learned, since they made this game so overly confusing and they didn't explain anything. And I honestly believe that if they had explained more about how the game works, it might not be considered like in that top tier of NES games, but I think it would be one of those games that people, like a lot of people really like. Because now I found that once people learn how this game works, they like it a lot. But before then, it's just like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. You're just kind of, I mean, it is kind of like a horror movie. They did great with the atmosphere, considering they only had the NES to work with. But it just, they toss you into this, you're getting hunted by this big killer with wearing purple and teal. Uh-oh, early dodge. Let's sneak in an extra hit there. Alright, we're on to day 2. He's going to be on the forest route. This should give me plenty of time to go get the sweater. Because we are the final girl. I mean, that wasn't a great starting spot, but we're through there. Jason leaves the forest and he hits that cabin right there. I gotta be careful not to jump into a knife. Because I have no backup torch. I can't get a backup torch. I'd have to go try to get an axe quick. And that kind of ruins the whole sit there in Jason's face and mash plan. That is a terrible spot for a vitamin. Hey Chillax, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Yeah, there were so many things that they did in this game that The atmosphere was perfect. I gotta remember here, this third dive will be a double. And now we're back to singles. See, that wasn't bad. Alright, so now he's going through the forest route. Why am I going that way? I got 5 vitamins now here. We are over. This is going to be overkill. Actually, let's see if I can cut him off in the forest. Can we make it in time? I feel like we probably didn't, but... Hey Snake, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Welcome in, Game Pro. Hope your Wednesday's going well. Yeah, like I know a lot of people back in these days, like, they look to the manual for help or hints. And the manual did have some good information, but a lot of the stuff they just lied about. Like, according to the manual, if you wear the sweater, Jason won't harm you. Well, if you can see, my health bar is going down right now, so clearly he's harming. Like, maybe they're saying he won't attack you if you're in a cabin or something, but... We're gonna go for it. Can I loop around and get him on the path here? Got him! Why can't I mash? Oh well, it's not like it's a big deal. I got 5 vitamins and a sweater. Ooh, they did? What's on there? I know, I've seen, like, I think it was Doom has a Friday the 13th mod. Yeah, there's nothing in the cabins. I've always wanted to try to get, like, a sprite of the bed from Little Nemo and put the bed in, like, a bed in there for some of my, like, my cabin graphics. Thanks for the GG's Ghost. Let's see, let's pull up one of the misadventures just so we can see what the cabin looks like. What the... Oh, which one do we want? Actually, there's only one, I think. Where is it? Seven, there it is. Like here, this is all, the only furniture is a fireplace. We could have a bed, we could have a desk. Okay, I'll have to check those out. We do have a Switch Online, so thanks for the GG's Dimension X. This chair is so loud. Alright, challenge number 3. We are 2 for 2. Alright. One of my, possibly my personal favorite category right here. As always, we're gonna see if we can get a cheeky, I mean, I'm not gonna get a casual god run on this, but we're still gonna try. I mean, I could kill everybody else off, and then do it like a do it like a low percent speed run, but we're not gonna do that. It's been a while since it's given me stone only here. Okay, we got Chrissy, Debbie, Noodles, Paul, Mark. There is no one in the cave loop. Yeah, like, was there? I'm trying to picture the actual shack. I remember there being a toilet. I remember the altar, but I don't remember seeing a bed in there. Like, I know the reason for the cabins being so bare is probably memory and the carpet and everything, the green, but they could have at least tried. And they took out the graveyard that was originally in the map. Alright, based on the fact that there was no instant buzzer, we know he started at the cave loop. And... okay, so he started perfect. So him starting in the top right there and making his way over here is actually really good. So we're gonna kick him out of here. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're just gonna follow him. We're gonna give chase. And at least we got some windows. One thing I really like is, where's my cabin dance? Let's see. Let's move this up a little bit. That, like, there, you never had the trees outside the windows or anything. Just even having the trees outside the windows there. It's such... I mean, at least for me, I really like having the trees outside the window. I like having Jason pop up there. There's so much more you can do when you actually make your own images and animations for that, but just being able to see the trees when you're looking outside the window adds so much more depth than what you usually see. A birthday party. I know 7, I don't know if it's a birthday party in 7, but they're definitely having a party. There's a big party in 4. I'm trying to remember if it's an actual birthday party or not. Yeah, Jason should, I mean, he should have a bed. You wouldn't, even though he's Jason, you wouldn't expect him to sleep on the floor. Okay. Yeah, we have a bunch of different mice that should work with that. I know I had the girls play Mario Paint once, and they just loved Mario Paint. There we go. We gotta do, I believe it's 25 path fight, or 25 fights with Jason throughout the day. Right, now you're not gonna catch up to him going to the left on the paths. So instead of trying to catch up to him, I don't like to do cabin fights when I'm doing these. I like to try to keep it day as long as possible. Because then zombies are a bigger threat than Jason. So we're gonna go here, chase him off when we're on the left side of the screen. He'll appear at the 4th tree, and then we'll have a little bit of a buffer and we'll know when he's popping up. Because you have to be really careful if you're moving to the left when he appears, because that can cause him to get very angry. He does actually go into the cave, but you can't encounter him in there. We learned that from Rossi when he was doing a code dive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. 6, 7, go away. Now he's going to be in this large cabin here, but again, we don't want to waste a day-night cycle. So we'll wait right here. One battle, then we'll get another one just after he leaves on the right. There we go. Now, since I'm on the far right, we can turn there, get a little extra distance, and get him right here. Five, 6, 7. Now we'll catch him before he goes into the lake. Hey Atmo, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Well, that's just a title. I realized K-pop Jason Hunters is only a couple letters off from K-pop Demon Hunters, so I just went with it. Unfortunately, my youngest daughter is not, she was considering being Rumi for Halloween, and if she was, I'd be wearing her big purple wig right now. But she decided to be Nova from Zombies 4. So I have no access to a K-pop Demon Hunters wig. I did watch them on Fallon last night. It was awesome. Well, I watched the clips this morning. I cannot stay up that late. I am way too old. I have to get up way too early. Alright, almost halfway through day one. Yeah, I mean, I don't think Jason would be just, like, trying to sleep on, like, a thing of sticks and some twigs or, like, brush or something. I'm pretty sure that Jason was Kane Hodder, wasn't it? Why am I going that way? 2, 3, stop. Was really hoping to hear a buzzer. Oh, perfect! That's really good, because now we can actually be right on Jason when he enters the South Forest. I mean, I guess technically... Well, no, Zoe has black hair. So I couldn't even do that. I couldn't even be that, and I don't have... My hair's not long enough. It's better than the thing the farm thing Roy fell on in Friday 5. That wouldn't be very comfortable to sleep on. It's like, hey, here's a bed of spikes. Jason, I'm not interested in your toothbrush. Right, now, if I can do this right, we can get a lot of path fights between here and the kids again. Four, 5. Whoops, that's the wrong direction. Wouldn't be a stone-only run if I didn't airmail a rock. Right, we get to... Oh, there's a hit. Biscuits. Oh well. Wasn't gonna be no hit run anyway. Oh, okay, we got the triple. I'd love to see, I mean, I still would, Kane would still be my #1 choice, but I've always been a big Braun Strowman fan. He also likes the Brewers and I believe the Packers, so... My kind of sports team. Jason Voorhees, DDS. Right, so if we go here between these two trees, we'll be far enough along the path where we can hopefully get an extra path fight here after Jason runs on this one. Whoa, 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 settle down there, Jason. But we gotta make sure we're on the right side of the screen. Yeah, that was too quick. Alright, made it. 7. There's a third one here too. I almost forgot about that. See, this is why I like being able to be on him right when he leaves that cabin in the bottom right. You can, especially on a stone-only run, you can get so many extra fights. Wait. Oh, that's right. I was like, wait a minute. Had to do the right up, right down. Now, he should be going to the left, but if he doesn't meet anyone there... Which he did. Excellent. Yeah, a decapitation for Roy probably wouldn't have worked that great. Hey Chris, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. I wonder if Jason would like hunt tricks. I'm guessing probably not. Especially because they might actually be able to beat him. Jason could be part demon. We have stone only for this one right now, my personal favorite. I always like seeing this one. Now, if we make sure we're on the right side of the screen as Jason's running off, we should be able to get a bunch of extra fights in this little window too. One, two, three. Shouldn't have done more than 3. 7. The real important part is actually up here on the to the right of the path here. This is where we gotta be you got a really tiny window. 1, 2. Yikes. 3. 4, 5, 6. Oh, that sucks. It's always disappointing when you gotta sell some of your collection. And it's been probably about a year since oh, this is Fight to the Death. It's been about a year since I think I had to offload I had 466 NES carts at one point. That entire shelf behind me was nothing but NES carts. And I had to get rid of those because my wife's car died. Well, it didn't die, but it needed a very large amount of work. And thankfully, the NES collection, I got enough for it where we were able to get her car fixed. Alright, so taking a one-hitter here into day 2, pretty nice. Alright, and he's, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to keep following him here. Unless... This is not gonna work, but I'm gonna try it. Run, Chrissy, run. I can hear my oldest daughter, like, jumping on the floor or something right above me. Hopefully that isn't coming through on the microphone. Oh, no, he was there. 3. You gotta wait till he's locked in his throwing animation before you start turning over his head. Or that happens, you get a backup. Haha. I should not have thrown at him right when he ran onto the screen. That was not smart. Alright, we're gonna avoid the cabin fight again. Was not expecting to show up here. Thought he was gonna be closer to the lake. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. We got a zombie friend to let us know he's popping up. 4, 7. 1, 2, 3. Stop. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna go. Made it. Easy. Yeah, you get there's a lot of things that get really tight in a lot of really tight windows when you're trying to chase them down with well, just chasing down in general. Friday off is nice. I know, like, in Revisited, rocks are actually, like, a really powerful weapon. Which is a little bit strange, but I like it. I think they're actually stronger than the torch as far as damage goes, if I remember right. But I like the little arc and how they add that little extra element of strategy and why am I not ever getting any drops? This makes me sad. Alright, see who's in the forest. We're going to the cave. 1, 2, 3. Nope, we're going. Come on, hurry, Chrissy, before a zombie pops up. Alright, we can wait right here. He'll sit in this spot for a little while. 1. No, but during the day, it's kind of a waste. The delay between zombies at daytime is so long, where I never you can buddy crow. It's the crow will appear after 3 zombies during the day. But just like with how I play and how I hunt down Jason and everything, it's not really worth the time. So I just I'll go under a zombie or wait for it and then count to 3. It's about a 4-second window between zombie spawns. So I try to give myself enough time to slow down and everything so I don't fly right into a zombie. Uh-oh. Gotta go, Chrissy. Like, that's why when you'll see me on the lake and I'll be going 1, 2, 3. That's why I'm counting. I'm counting the zombie spawn delay. Jump. That's not a good time to itch your face. Hey, Yak, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Hey, Jason, that's a little too aggressive. We need you to slow down there, buddy. I want you to back up, throw an axe, and then just give me plenty of space to pelt you with rocks. Yay! Uh-oh. I got baited. That was my fault. 4, 5, 6. Thankfully, we still have Mark as a backup in this. If I completely botch everything and Chrissy's too injured to go on. 1, 2, 3. 4. 5, 6. The worst part about this is I can't, like, I have to stare at Jason so much, I can't really look away. And that causes a little bit of eye strain. Now here, Jason moves to the left in the cave. But he moves so fast, you're not going to catch up to him on paths, so again, we wait between, hope we get a, well, actually, no, I don't hope we get a cabin fight, because that takes a day-night cycle, but it also lets me look at chat, so. Stick figure Trent Reznor. Did I play it? Is that, Return to Camp Blood? I don't think I've got the demake of that on, I think it's, might be on my EverDrive, but I've never actually played it myself. Also needed to get a little drink there. My throat's getting a little hoarse. It's been, with all the classes and stuff the kids have, I've kind of like lost my vocal stamina. Where are ya? There we go. So Jason's got less health than Chrissy, I think. Yeah, he does. I mean, I have to do about 7 hitless well, 5 to 7 depending on what type of hit to match 1 hit for him. Alright, so now we're gonna go to the left. Jason's gonna be in that large cabin, but we're not gonna worry about that. We're gonna wait right here. There we go. I like to go a little bit to the left of the halfway mark away from the screen. That way I've got time to react if Jason stops to throw or if he just runs up. And after this battle, we want to be on the far left side of the screen. Because he'll appear at the 4th tree. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, if there's no one in this cabin here, we'll meet Jason right at the cave entrance. And there's someone in there. Of course there is. And it was Paul, because he moved. It's a little hoarse. Yeah, it definitely got some pony in the voice here. Why would you release a Friday the 13th game unless there's a Friday the 13th in the December? This is definitely a summer game, maybe fall. But still definitely I'd say summer. But definitely not winter. Alright, now we meet him here. 2. Wee. Uh-oh. Okay, we're fine. Hey, Jason, give me some space. Personal bubble. Thank you. Again, we're gonna avoid him in this large cabin. We're gonna wait right here. 3. Aw. I tried to be a little too cheeky. Tried to get that extra hit in before he'd start his throw, and it didn't work. So I got a hit. 2. Next time I go in an actual counselor cabin, I'll have to check out where Mark is, just in case. That was close. I almost did it again. Three, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Whoops. 1, 2, 3. That's an incredibly rude zombie. You do have a very tight window to make it through there, though. Jason will pop up at 43 and 33 seconds. Hey, Gunslinger, welcome in. Hope your Wednesday is going well. I'm doing pretty good. Good old development delays. And nothing too exciting here. We're taking my oldest daughter to the mall to go shopping for a belated birthday present. So that's gonna cost a pretty penny. But it's still cheaper than having like an all-out birthday party. We always give the kids an option. Do you want to have like a birthday party with friends from school and everything, or do you want us to give you basically some money to go shopping with? And every time they've picked money to go shopping with. And we do have kind of a dress rehearsal for the dance team on Sunday afternoon, I believe. Come on out, zombie. 1, 2, 3. He is in the forest now. Let's see if we can catch him. Still day. Alright. 1, 4, 7. Whoops. 3. Surprised I got him that early. Why do I keep doing that? I can't be gifting him extra hits. We're actually probably pretty close to fight to the death here. 5. Yep, this is fight to the death. Alright, so just 30 more rocks. And we'll be on day 3. I completely lost count. I was trying to keep track. Oh boy, took a shoulder hug. I was trying to keep track of how many hits I had in my head. I mean, if Chrissy dies, it definitely sucks, but we've still got Mark. Oh, there we go. Nope, she's fine. We're good. Hey Keith, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Oh, never need to apologize for that. Real life always comes first. Ooh, Oktoberfest. I know my wife went to that by her sister-in-law's last week. By my sister-in-law's, her sisters, last week, and they had a great time. Alright, where was I? We were in the South Forest. That's not a bad starting spot. That's not bad at all. It's actually quite good. So we can just hang out here. That's right, this is day 3. Not good. Not a great way to start. I was still in day 2 mentally. I did so good on that Mark hitless fight too. Now here we are with stone only, and it's like I completely forgot what I was doing. But he's gonna go hit that cabin on the left, and we should run into him over here. Yep. Alright, now we're good. Now I'm ready. 4, 5, 6, and 7. That was not... This is the spot right here. That is where I took a hit in my one-hitter in the God Run. Like 2 attempts before I actually got it. It was because of that right there, forgetting that he will show up if you chase him to the right. So Chrissy already in pretty rough shape. And I suppose I can start doing cabin fights and stuff if I need to. Those are effectively free. We're gonna wait right here. Uh-oh. This is the really bad pattern. Not even gonna attempt to throw until we break him out. There we go. He's broken out of it. 2, 3, I think. 4, 5. Okay, good. My count was on. Oh. Was not expecting that. Thankfully, when he does the approach where he runs at you like that and he backs up, you've got a much larger window to avoid his axe. If he does the one where he stops and throws, I would have basically ran right into it. Ran right into an axe. And I lost count again. Am I quick enough? I am not quick enough. I missed out on like 2 or 3 fights on this little stretch. That's okay. We're just gonna chill right over here. Hey Pants, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Yep, I really need to... Maybe I'll just get myself a Roomy wig, since my youngest daughter is not her for Halloween this year. Or we could go with Mira. Or I guess Zoe too. Any one of the three would work. My youngest did think I'd look hilarious with purple roomy hair. And listening to her cackle at the thought of that was very nice. Ooh. Chrissy is in horrible shape. I mean, she almost died on day 2. Somehow she got some kind of fancy surgery. Go, go, go! Okay, we need another zombie spawn. Thank you. I was watching him! Oh boy. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Zombie. Thank you. There we go. That's what we want to see. 3, 4, 5. What's his health even looking like? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. He's barely even got a dent. Yeah, that seems like a pretty easy one to make. Yeah, Chrissy's only 2 hits away from death right now. Well, depending on the hits, maybe 3, but she's close enough where next time I get the chance, I'm gonna swap to Mark. But first, we have to figure out where Mark is. I mean, I know I'm not in danger of getting game over. I mean, I've done no jumping runs with 160 rocks and cabins. That is no problem at all. That definitely could have been bad plums, some excessive grapes. Maybe he met up with the Grimace. Either Grimace or Hamburglar were my favorite of the McDonald's cast. Ah, I got you that time, you jerk. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thanks, Stream Elements. I don't know why it does that. Chatbot just goes crazy sometimes. You tried it again, Jason. You didn't get it. 2, 3. Now the nice thing is if I can survive the trip over to the cave loop, we'll be probably to almost halfway done with day 3 then. Because this is going to be a really nice stretch of path fights. I think that's maybe 4, 5. That was actually 5. 1, 2. Nope. When he does that one where he just backs up a tiny step, That's where you gotta watch out. That's where he will be like, I am just going to run into your face. Alright. He's been really aggressive on these patterns so far on day 3. Which is fine. It's a little more difficult, but nothing I shouldn't be able to do. Alright, please be Mark. That is not Mark. Where's Mark? Mark. Oh, yeah, not a problem. Hope everything's been going well with you. That's right, I didn't... That's the first time I've called you Pants. I think I've called you Doc for, what, 4 or 5 years now? Ugh. Mark, why are you over here? It's okay, we're gonna do it. Chrissy is going to live. We'll switch to Debbie for this fight, just in case. One. Yeah, Jason's getting hit with way too many rocks. Yeah, incredibly busy. The girls have dance, cheer, and gymnastics right now. So up until the end of January, I have one Wednesday is our only free night during the week. It's ridiculous. But they're mostly happy with all the activities. There we go. I am a member of Clone Club. My favorite show is Orphan Black. Hey, come out here. One. Nope, that's the wrong direction. I missed the easy twofer. 1, 2. We gotta be careful going up into the cave loop here, because Jason appears there right away. And if he does the stop and throw right when he appears there, your window to dodge that is like less than a half a second. And he did it, but I was ready for him. Haha. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. And now again, we go all the way over here and we wait by between the 3rd and 4th tree. Stop! Quit doing that stop and throw, Jason. And now, since we're on day 3, we're gonna do a little bit of a... use a little bit of a safety trick here for the battle at the 4th tree. We're gonna wait for a zombie to spawn before we actually enter that little section. And that zombie will let me know when Jason's gonna appear. Now we can go like this. Now we have plenty of time to get ourselves set. So if you're ever chasing him down like that, and you know how long he's gonna stay at certain spots, you can use a zombie there to help give you time to get set and not just get ambushed. Especially here when you're running to the left when he pops up on the screen. Right, is there anyone in that cabin? Or are we gonna fight him here? Wow, I barely dodged that one. 2. I seriously thought that axe was hitting Chrissy in the kneecap. think we might have him before the kids. Well, wow, that zombie's just going on a little parade there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now we turn around. Boom. Ready for him. Uh-oh. There we go. Broke him out of it. If you see me doing that weird half jump over his head, that's to break him out of his rage pattern. If you can get him to, if you can force him to throw an axe, he'll break out of trying to plow you over. I have no idea what my count is right now, but that's fine. See, really, now I've settled into day 3 here. And the start of it was rough, but this is how it should be. Not a problem. Thanks for stopping by, Doc. Hope you have a good night. I gotta start getting back on doing the parody stuff on Twitter soon. It's basically Halloween season. And it's just once you break that habit, it's hard to get back into it. Wait, Mark was over here. He's probably moved by now, but... Oh, we're in the fight to the death. Mark's position is completely irrelevant here. It's like, wait a minute, shouldn't he be running off by now? I'm glad I kind of I wasn't really doing my count there. Because if I was, I would have done 7, 8, and then he wouldn't have ran off, and I would have got blasted in the head. Come on. It's probably still got like 20 to go. It's fine. We're settled in, though. It's this first part of the fight is the dangerous part, where he's running on the screen. Once you get into this, it should be pretty much smooth sailing. In theory. Stop it, Jason. I can tell you're sore. You got a lot of bruises. Just fall over. You don't need to keep chasing me. I said you don't need to keep chasing. Hey, maybe it was more than 20. I feel like this is a lot more than 20. There we go, finally! That last battle felt like it took forever. Yeah, the reason Jason's purple is because he's basically just a giant bruise at this point. We have thrown so many rocks at him.